Let's now cross to Lubabalo Dada, who is at the Results Operations Centre in East London in the Eastern Cape. A very good morning to you, Lubabalo. Thank you so much for joining us. But how is it going over there?
A very good morning to you and the viewers at home. Results are trickling in here at the Results Centre here in the Eastern Cape. Political parties are watching with keen interest. They want to know how they are performing, but it is only 3% of the votes that have been counted so far. So it's still too early. With me, I have the Provincial Electoral Officer, Ms. Khayakazi Magudumana, to talk to us about what we can expect today. When can we expect results to pick up?
Well, we commenced with the results capturing as soon as we closed our stations last night. There are stations that had very long queues, as you might know, and those were in Nelson Mandela Bay. And surprisingly, the last voting stations that were actually finished the voting process were in Makanda, and there was 4 of them. So today we are concentrating only on one thing, to make sure that every result slip is captured on the system. We've been doing that throughout the night, and we need to continue doing that and to make sure that they are all actually audited. You remember that for each election there are independent auditors that actually audit every result that we capture on the system. So that is what we're concentrating on today.
Well, the Eastern Cape was the first to capture results in the country. And it's not the first time that this has been happening. Talk to us in terms of what is it that you guys are doing this side of the country?
I'm excited that you know that it wasn't the first time. People should know that it's a trophy, it's an Eastern Cape trophy. Yeah. It's not the first time that we've done it. I think it's the rollback strategy. We don't rely on area managers for rollback of results and the entire material per voting station, but each presiding officer actually submits all the materials and the results to the capturing site. So with that, we do not have any delays of one area manager collecting 6 or 7 voting stations, but instead the presiding officers, they actually go to a capturing site and submit. And I think that is working for us as a province.
And then for those people who want to keep track of the results, which platforms can they use, besides us?
Well, we at the Rock here, as you can see, the results are up on the screen there. So it's actually the TVs, because most TV stations are actually covering our results. So those big screens are actually telling a story. So I can safely say that they can actually monitor what is happening on the big screens as the results operation centers are actually covered in all the provinces.
So when can we expect the results to be concluded? The counting to be concluded in the province?
Counting was done.
Sorry, rather the...
Don't say that. Counting, we're done with counting. We are now capturing the results. We are hoping that we'll finish latest midnight today.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. That was Khayakazi Magudumana, Provincial Electoral Officer, giving us that update when it comes to the capturing of results in the Eastern Cape. With that, it is back to you in studio.
All right, Lubabalo, thank you so much for joining us. Lubabalo Dada there speaking to us live from the Results Operations Centre in East London. And remember that the Eastern Cape was the very first province to officially release the results.